Thank you for joining us for this special edition of 5 News. I'm Joe Ellison.
And I'm Tiffany Lee. Today we wanted to take a look back at all the amazing spots around our area that we've explored on Around the Corner.
For the next 30 minutes, we'll give you an uninterrupted look inside some of our favorite spots.
Enjoy.
On this episode of Around the Corner, we're here at the arcade in Fort Smith, the largest of its kind in the River Valley.
They have almost 100 games right inside. It's every game lover's dream.
Yeah, from the new gamers to the elderly like me that just want to step back into our childhood.
They got Duck Hunt, the original Nintendo.
I've already seen all the games.
Do they have like the GameCube?
Cruising USA.
That was my time.
Mortal Kombat.
I saw that. I saw GoldenEye. I want to play Super Nintendo, Nintendo.
They have Twister.
I want to play Nintendo 64.
Twister, like the little...
I want all the Nintendos. All right, here we go. 1v1v1.
Girls against guys.
Yep, you're going
Men
down.
against the world. What do you do? Oh! Ah! Dang it! Dang it!
I win.
Dang it!
All right, we definitely need to take a snack break here at the arcade. We've had a great time.
Yeah, we worked up an appetite. Do we have some popcorn?
Guys, I can't stop playing the old Nintendo Mario games.
I love it.
I know, they're so
I love
fun.
it.
Here you
Well, let's
go.
go play some more. Mortal Kombat, Duck Hunt.
I'm seeing Pac-Man.
We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
Seriously, you'll never.
This week's episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Sulphur Springs and we're going on a treasure hunt.
That's right. We're at the Old Spanish Treasure Cave. We're not only going to learn about the treasure, but also the history. And we got a guide here with us to do it. We have Paul. He knows everything about it. Come on over here, Paul. So a lot of history here behind us.
Yes. Well, the history dates back before this territory was United States, when Spain owned this territory. The treasure remains in the cavern, has not been recovered.
Can we have some flashlights?
Sure.
We might need
All right.
them. All right, let's go.
Ready to go.
Just watch your heads and watch your steps here.
Is this where the treasure is?
Well, somebody thought it might be there, and I'll show you why.
This is the treasure.
When you look right down there, you can see some old mining tracks and part of an old ore cart back there as well.
Is there treasure in there?
Well,
Did
we
you
scanned
check?
over it. Yeah, we scanned over it. We didn't find the treasure here.
Oh, okay.
But did you still try breaking it open?
I'll show you where we think the treasure is here in just a little bit.
Okay. Just hold your horses.
Now, this is a natural bridge. I like to call this our Hope Rock. We hope it doesn't fall. Little cave humor.
We also hope it doesn't fall. I found the treasure, guys. They just won't let me get into it.
We believe the treasure is right up here around the corner.
You mean it wasn't that one back there? Okay, Joe. I hear the treasure right back there.
It's not far. Let's go check it out.
You got a shovel?
Got a flashlight.
Oh, there's one right there. Think we can use it? Maybe not.
Oh, I don't know. They probably want to dig for their own treasure. Come on.
wrapping up our time here in the part of the cave that they call the Enchanted Forest.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, and so many more places just like that. You're not going to believe how big this place is.
Yeah, we still have so much exploring to do, so we're going to go. But we'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
This week on Around the Corner, we're in Rogers, where we're putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, we're here at K1 Speed, where it's not just your typical bump and go-karts.
Yeah, this is a superior racing experience, and the fastest indoor electric go-karts are right inside.
Guys, let's get to racing.
Yeah, if you're not first, you're last.
Wait, you have to be this tall to ride. All right, we're here with Buster, the man in charge. We got a couple questions for you. Is that okay?
Let's hear them.
All right, how fast do we get to go?
Our carts go up to 45 miles per hour.
Yes. Now we
Oh,
can
that's
take
fine.
hers down a little bit for
take
safety.
mine
We're gonna
up,
have
take
to.
mine up.
For safety.
My Barbie Jeep, my dad took the safety off
This
of.
ain't no Barbie Jeep.
How big is the track around?
So our track ends up being about 919 lineal feet. Basically, you're gonna get up to 2 miles of actual drive length when you go around 12 times.
All right, we're locked in and we're ready.
All right, here rubbing is not racing, but let these horses run.
Buster, drop that flag! Before we go, we had to see how the pros do it.
And if you like that a little extra competitive edge, just like your local bowling league, they have a monthly league. The winner at the end of the year competes regionally, maybe even nationally.
Yeah, you can even come out here and get some time one-on-one with an instructor who will teach you how to drive like a pro. That's it for us. We'll see you next time on Around the Corner. On this episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Lowell at Fast Lanes.
Joe, you know what they say? Girls just want to have fun. Well, so does this boy too. Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, first things first,
Game of bowling.
game of bowling.
All right, 1v1, Joe versus Zach showdown.
No cheating.
Can you cheat? Joe.
In your face.
Good game, Joe.
Good game.
Only one thing left to do. Photo session.
Yeah.
Prob's best photo session so far.
Yeah. And I got the next thing right here. Arcade.
Done. All right, we've been going against each other the whole time. How about we team up?
I got your back.
Virtual reality? Jeeks, you owe me something.
All right, we're wrapping up our time right here in the winner's circle.
Joe, I think we did pretty good for ourselves. What's this gonna get us?
I got just the thing for you guys.
That's a lot.
Pikachu, fantastic. That's gonna do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner. I want you to lull because somebody needs to work on his golf game.
Yeah, it's not the two of us. So we're here at Cart Pass Social. And Zach, I hear you have a jingle for us?
Car Pass Social, we're having some fun. And Car Pass Social, get out of the sun. What do you guys think?
I hope your golf game is
If
better.
you
Yeah,
don't
let's
sign me up right now for that jingle.
Maybe they'll give you a free
Maybe
membership.
stick to golf. All right, so this is it. There's a lot of space in here, 4 bays.
And in those bays, they have golf simulators where you can work on your golf swing. You can play some of the nicest courses in the country, or you can play fun games like cup pong.
Yeah, and they even have a putting green, which is where we lost Zach.
All right, Joe, it's looking like it's about a 6-foot putt. Let's see if he can make it.
Just a little valley he's got to get over, hoping to go in, and good job.
Now that we're all warmed up, time for a little competition.
1 hole, see who gets there first?
Let's do it.
Obviously me, but I'd like to see you girls battle for second.
Boys first.
You mean ladies?
Nope.
No, I'm back in that. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, no, no, no.
No! It passed it!
Stop, 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 stop.
Oh, I hit the ground. I barely got in there. Joe, I gotta quit tying with you. It's not a good look for me, but congratulations.
You're right, it's not. You're just gonna have to get better, right, Tiffany?
Me too, guys. That's gonna do it for us this week.
Wait. There are more challenges. Y'all wanna do water pong?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll
we'll
beat
see you
you at
next
that
time
too.
on
Around the Corner.
Done.
This episode of Around the Corner, we brought you here to Fort Smith to the Museum of History.
At 113 years, it is the longest continuously running museum in the state of Arkansas.
And you can see this place. It's huge. Multiple floors of original artifacts inside. Are you ready to check it out?
Yes.
All right, guys, there is a whole room dedicated to the history of broadcasting here in Fort Smith.
The history of Channel 5 is inside.
And the history of radio.
This is really cool. This is a history of radio microphones in the past 50 years.
Guys, I got the voice from 1922. Here comes Babe Ruth up to the plate. The crowd goes wild.
All right, well, another thing that they have here, History of 5 News started in 1953 as KFSA Channel 22.
All right. And look at this. This is an actual news set in here.
Guys, showtime.
Showtime.
This is KFSM TV, Channel 5, Fort Smith.
Welcome to Around the Corner. I'm Joe Ellison.
I'm Tiffany Lee.
And I'm Zach Scott with your forecast,
We've got our best crews out there giving you the latest about the history of Fort Smith.
All right, first we're going to go to Zach. He's going to tell us about the history of the $1 Million Bridge.
All right, Joe. Now, before we got to the Garrison Avenue Bridge, we had the $1 Million Bridge, named so because it cost so much more than they expected. Here you'll learn about the concept to construction to the celebration, and it was a massive one when the bridge was completed. You'll also learn about how Albert Einstein's son helped improve the navigation of the waterway through the Fort Smith area on the Arkansas River. That bridge meant so much to the folks of that era.
All right, thank you, Zach. Now let's go to Tiffany out with the city's first fire engine.
Joe, this right here is the first fire engine to help fight fires in Fort Smith. It's named the J.J. Little, and that's after the fire chief at the time. Now, this is an engine that required a lot of teamwork. Right back here, you would have crews of men that would stand here, help put coal in the water to keep it hot, so there'd be enough water pressure to go through this hose. Right here, it was horse-drawn, so you had a driver that sat in that seat. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Tiffany. Great work out there, as always. Let's take you to our legal correspondent, Joe Ellison. She's in Judge Parker's courtroom. Joe?
Okay, thank you, Zach. Now, you've probably heard of Judge Isaac Parker, the hanging judge. Well, this exhibit right here is what his courtroom would have looked like. That chair back there, though, is the one that he would actually sit in to preside over cases not only in Fort Smith, but in the Indian Territories. Now, how did he get that name, the hanging judge? Well, for example, 15 convicted murderers were hanged at the Fort Smith gallows under Parker in his first year. You can learn all about that here. Back to you.
Thanks for the update, Joe. Now you're all caught up on today's news. Let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Zach.
All right, Tiffany, we're driving in those north winds behind that cold front. Storm's already blowing up from Fort Smith all the way up to Fayetteville. We'll be tracking in the Weather Center all weekend long.
All right, thank you, Zach. Well, that's it for us here. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
Back.
On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we're taking a step back in time here at the Prairie Grove Battlefield.
Yeah, this is where 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers came together in what would be the last major Civil War battle in Arkansas.
Yeah, and it's just a beautiful park to visit as well. And before we show you everything, we're going to go check out the museum. Let's do it. I think we should take pictures with that cannon right there. Right outside of the museum, you can stop here at the monuments where you can learn about Major General Hindman, who commanded the Confederate Army.
Or learn about the two Union generals who joined forces to stop the Confederate troops.
And you can find original era homes and buildings that were brought right here to the site and are scattered throughout the park. Let's go check them out.
Yes. Now, can we touch anything?
I don't think so.
Keep your hands
Maybe
to
play
yourself.
art, you know?
I want to. To date, the state's been able to preserve 1,000 of the original 3,000 acres that the battles were kind of scattered on.
Yeah, like right down this hill, the Union soldiers came up here unknowingly running into those Confederate soldiers, and this area is where most of the battles took place.
Yeah, and today people come out to this area not only to experience history and learn about it, but they also come out here to enjoy the beautiful trails and just take in nature. We're wrapping up our time here at the battlefield, and we couldn't leave without picking up this Arkansas State Park passport.
Yeah, there's 52 state parks in there. We've already got our stamp for Prairie Grove Battlefield.
Yeah, and you remember we all went together, Devil's Den State Park, another one down, beautiful fall colors.
And to earn a bonus stamp, can you guys answer, when was the Battle of Prairie Grove?
December 7th,
1862. All right, that's going to do it for us this week.
We'll see you next time on Around the Corner. This episode of Around the Corner, this one is for you parents out there that have younger kids. We're here at the Play Street Museum in Fayetteville. Inside is a whole world for kids to play.
It's a whole new world,
Really
a
get in there.
new fantastic point of view. Look, as a parent, I can speak to keeping these little ones entertained. It's hard work. We're always looking for something new and exciting. This place is it.
Yeah, before we check it out, just so you know, there is a surprise for you inside. Your wife dropped it off this morning.
What? She didn't tell me she was doing something. Sissy, what are you doing here?
All right, so Zach, what do you think about the surprise?
Love it, so excited, and you guys are gonna love it even more.
They're gonna love it. All right, this is it. Let's go check it out. Go, kids!
Yay!
Zach, kids. Kids only.
Let's go see the lizard.
Well, beyond the play area and the activity center, there's so much more here, like almost a full toy store. Educational toys, dress up. Got you a monkey.
Thanks, Joe. It goes on and on. There's even more. Right here behind me is the craft area where throughout the day they have dip dye, canvas art, clay art, even a slime lab. Kids, there's a slime lab!
Okay, the best part, after you're done, you get a snack with these wooden dollars.
Perfect, I'm famished. Two
No,
snacks
for the
it is.
kids. They're for the kids, Zach.
What? Fine. Here you guys go. What do you want? Sure, tell her. All right, that's gonna do it this week. We'll see you next time on Around the Corner. Can I leave?
On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Bentonville at Thaden Fieldhouse. Now you might think this is just for pilots or another airport, but
There's so much more than meets the eye here, and I'm ready to check it out.
let's do it. These planes are so cool. I want to get in a plane today.
Yes, I only do the really big ones.
You don't think a small one would be exciting?
I think it would be maybe a little too exciting for me. That's the problem. Now, they do change out the planes in here from time to time.
But one thing that doesn't change, this car right here.
Yes, Louise Thaden's actual car. This is what it's all named after, right? She was a pioneer, women's aviation, flew back Amelia Earhart days, and she was better than her. She was the best.
I mean, we might be biased because she was a hometown girl.
I'm not biased, but she was.
Blue pig.
All right, Tiffany, so you talked about wanting to go up in a plane. Surprise, I booked you a tour.
Me? Are you coming with me?
Turn around. That's a one-seater. You're gonna need these.
Thank you. Do I look like Maverick?
More like Goose. Now get to going. Just like Tiffany's going up in a flight today, you also can come and book your own personal tour.
Here we go.
Go, little Tiff.
All right, Zach, hold that flying made me hungry.
Tiffany, you are in luck. They have a restaurant here. It's called Luis. It's an absolute hot spot in Northwest Arkansas.
I hear it has great food and you get to watch the planes take off.
Table for two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Soup, du jour.
Soup du jour.
So you may have noticed we're on the club level outside instead of inside at the restaurant because it was so packed.
No one's complaining. You love the views up here overlooking Osage Park.
And there's even a plane coming in right now, so it doesn't beat that. Another cool thing that you can do here is they have a playground, they have kayaking. There's so much to do here, but I think we should focus on the food right now.
Absolutely. I may need to walk around the park too. That'll take care of it for us this week. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
This episode of Around the Corner, we're putting our artistic ability to the test. Or we're kind of, I guess, checking to see if we have some first.
Yeah, ours is questionable, but we are here at Imagine Studios in Rogers, and we're gonna test out those painting abilities.
Yeah, and again, we all know by now Joe is the most artistic of all of us, but it doesn't mean we still can't have fun.
You can try. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Miss Melanie here, the owner. Thanks so much for having us.
I'm so glad you're here.
We're so excited. So what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be painting pottery. So if you will follow me, we will go over here.
Bet.
And as you step in the room, you can see there's pottery choices all down the wall. You can go and make your selection. And once you've selected it, then we will start taking paint.
All right, we picked out our pieces. What's next?
Awesome. So everything on the table is going to be your paint brushes. You've got rinse water, paper towels. So clean, dry brush when you start painting. You're going to need to pick your paint. Each little cubby has colors. Look at the tile on front. That's the color it will be after it's fired. Okay, ready to get started. You have your paints. Does anybody have any other questions?
For those of us who aren't artistic, how do we make this look like we are?
I like how you pointed that.
Oh no, it's both of us.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's really just when you are painting, make sure you use a couple coats of paint and little brush for little things, big brush for big things, and then the detailer bottles are great, and any oopsies can be covered up.
We just finished up with our stuff here, but there's so much more. Like you could have your birthday party here. They do groups as well, camps, all of it.
Yeah, lots of events all year long. Again, you can do the pottery like we've done. You can do infused glass. I got a pottery wheel. You can do door hangers. I like the pottery wheel like in the movie Ghost.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot you can do here, including like you can even make cookie trays around Christmas. So you definitely want to come and check it out. We had a good time. This is what we made. I think we did pretty good, guys.
I think so.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
We hope you've enjoyed taking a look back at some of our favorite spots that we loved going to on Around the Corner.
That's right. We had a great time out there filming all of those and bringing them to you. Thank you for joining us.